Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today because it's time for another episode of Run the USA. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of this or any other running content that I have coming out on my channel all the time. And if you are new here, Run the USA is a series where I take a look state by state at the most recommended races in that state by runners just like you. Everything from a 5K all the way up to ultra and trail. So if you are looking for a new race to run, then this is a place where you can check out what runners like you will recommend. As usual, all the links to these races are going to be found in the description if you would like some more information. Now I'm going to have a link up here and down below so that if you have missed the rest of this series, you can get caught up on what you missed so far. But today we are going to be jumping ahead with the state of Maryland. We'll start in the 5K category with the Baltimore Women's Classic held in Baltimore in June. Join the Mid-Atlantic's largest all-women's 5K. Support your fellow women while taking in the sights and sounds of Old Baltimore. Participants in the MedStar Health Baltimore Women's Classic 5K receive a custom finisher medal, a New Balance race t-shirt, printed bib number, a rose and cool towel at the finish line, watermelon, snacks, and beverages at the post-race party, complimentary alcoholic beverages for participants aged 21 and over, and the support, camaraderie, and encouragement through a network of strong and successful women. Moving up to the 10K category, we have the Bay Bridge Run Walk held in Annapolis in November. This is your only chance to run or walk across the majestic Chesapeake Bay Bridge, which is typically closed to pedestrians. Now organized by Corrigan Sports, Maryland's premier race company, you can expect a fun, well-managed event open to runners and walkers alike. The 10K course will traverse the eastbound span of the bridge from Anne Arundel County to Kent Island in Queen Anne's County and finish with a huge post-race party. Participants receive a medal and a gender-specific shirt. Next is the Mike Sterling 10K held in Crisfield in September. The annual Mike Sterling 10K race and 5K walk and 10K ruck is held during the annual National Hard Crab Derby. The race begins and ends at the Crisfield City Dock at the end of Route 413. Runners and walkers enjoy a fast, flat course that meanders through the city of Crisfield as well as the neighborhoods and along the waterfront outskirts. Water stops are provided at 3 locations along the route. The 10K ruck has a 20-pound weight requirement and follows the same course as the 10K run, but starts earlier so ruckers can finish when the runners finish. After the race, stay in Crisfield for the mini crab derby activities. If you're ready for the half marathon distance, try the Frederick Running Festival Half Marathon held in Elk Ridge in May. Tucked away in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., the Frederick Running Festival is one of the hidden gems of the running community. The festival features 4 races which all finish at the Frederick Fairgrounds. Runners can experience a big-time race with small-town charm with the added value of off-site packet pickup in the suburbs of Maryland. Choose between a half marathon and 2-person team relay on Sunday or the 5K and Kids Fun Run on Saturday. The half marathon is open to participants at least 14 years of age on race day. The race begins and ends at the Frederick Fairgrounds, and participants will receive a commemorative shirt and medal. Or you could try the St. Michael's Running Festival held in St. Michael's in May. This race is one of only 2 Maryland events recognized in the top 100 half marathons in the USA. The course is built to help you reach a new PR. The first mile takes you through downtown St. Michael's, one of the most picturesque waterfront towns in the region. Once you pass Talbot Street, you'll run through waterfront communities and down country lanes as you wind your way back toward the downtown area for the finish line celebration. Included in your registration is the flattest and fastest half marathon in the Mid-Atlantic with no hills, a custom finisher's medal, post-race meal from local vendors, runner tracking with live updates from the course using RaceJoy, restrooms at every water stop, and energy gels on the course. Once the race is over, the party begins. The Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, with beautiful waterfront views, is the host for the post-race party. Just a short walk from the finish line, participants can relax in a tinted green space with a complimentary beer for runners age over 21, food, live music, fun photo ops in an official race shop from Brooks, and a waterfront after-party with live music and local vendors. If you're ready to take on the full marathon distance, try the Baltimore Running Festival held in Baltimore in October. Charm City offers races that never disappoint. Runners are sure to have quite the unique and memorable experience as they tour every corner of the city, and the post-race festivities are amazing and certainly well-earned. The fair yet challenging course travels through the many diverse neighborhoods, including the scenic Inner Harbor waterfront area, historic Federal Hill, and charming Fells Point. The route also travels through the Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, right past the penguin exhibit, who will undoubtedly be dressed in their tuxedos awaiting your arrival. Miles 16 through 20 of the marathon have been compared to Boston's famous Heartbreak Hill, but runners are rewarded with a loop around Lake Montebello, which provides some relief and flat terrain. The final 5 miles are mostly downhill and boast some of the most friendly spectators who have been known to hand out gummy bears and open their homes for bathroom emergencies. Then it's a left turn onto Pratt Street to finish in the shadow of the USS Constellation, and a celebration of your run along the waterfront promenade through McKeldin Square, West Shore Park, and Rash Field. And then there's the Salisbury Marathon, Half and 5K held in Salisbury in April. Come celebrate with the April Fools of the Salisbury Half Marathon, who are waiting to offer fun and surprises along the scenic course of the longest running marathon on the Eastern Shore. Marathon and Half Marathon share the same course until mile 10.8 before splitting, offering marathoners a chance to step down to the half if needed. All aid stations have water, Gatorade, Cliff Bar minis, Boo gels, portable toilets, and hand sanitizers. Runners receive swag including a shirt and commemorative medal. If you're looking for a trail challenge, try the Pemberton 24, held in Wicomico County in September. How many 5Ks can you run in 24 hours? Find out at the Pemberton 24 Festival of 5Ks, an event held in September. A 5K starts every hour on the hour for 24 hours. Participants are invited to run as many 5Ks as they like, whether it's 1, 5, or all 24. The course is a 5K trail at Pemberton Park. There's a well-stocked aid station at the start and finish line of the 5K. A camping spot is included with registration. Runners can compete as individuals or as part of a 4-person team. Next is the C&O Canal 100 held in Knoxville in April. The C&O Canal 100-mile race takes place on the scenic C&O Canal each year during the final weekend in April. The race starts and finishes at Camp Manadokin near Knoxville, Maryland. The C&O Canal 100 course is almost entirely flat and offers plenty of opportunities for success, both with new 100-mile runners and old veterans who are up for a challenge on a beautiful course. A C&O Canal 100 race singlet is included with registration, and all finishers receive a belt buckle. A post-race meal from Chipotle is included with registration and is available at the finish for all runners. And finally is the JFK 50 Mile held in Hagerstown in November. The JFK 50 Mile was first held in the spring of 1963. It was one of numerous such 50-mile events held around the country as part of President John F. Kennedy's push to bring the country back to physical fitness. When Kennedy was assassinated in November of 1963, most of these events were never held again. This race changed its name from the JFK 50 Mile Challenge to the JFK 50 Mile Memorial in 1964. The JFK 50 Mile in Washington County, Maryland is the only original JFK 50 Mile Challenge event to be held every year and can now bill itself as America's oldest ultramarathon. The JFK 50 Mile course is a point-to-point horseshoe configuration finishing at Springfield Middle School in Williamsport, Maryland. All finishers within the official 13-hour time limit will receive a beautiful, uniquely designed JFK 50-mile finisher's medallion immediately after crossing the finish line. And there you go. Those are the most highly recommended races for the state of Maryland as suggested by runners like you. If you would like some more information, by the way, about the JFK 50 Mile, there are a couple of YouTubers that I follow, WV Running Dawn and Motivation Theory Running. I'm going to have links to their channel down below. They have both done the JFK 50 Mile and have some great race videos and some information about that. So make sure that you drop by their channel and check out what they have to offer. So what did you think of this race selection? Let me tell you, there were so many races to choose from. The people of Maryland were really great about giving me some great suggestions here. So what do you think about any of these races? Do you think you would run any of them? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you have any suggestions for our next state, then drop those in the comments down below as well. We are going to be taking a look at the state of Massachusetts. We all know about the Boston Marathon, but what else is there to run in the state of Massachusetts? We're going to be be finding out on our next episode. This is your second reminder that if you have not clicked that subscribe button, make sure that you hit that. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm so glad you could be here. Can't wait to see you next time. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. See you later.